Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is going to come out on Friday. And I know a lot of you, I understand, are thinking, why are you excited about that movie? I've seen the previews. They've done a lot of changes since the first one. The turtles look better from what you guys remember how they looked like. I see that they look better, and they have less stuff on, because if you guys have seen the movie, the Michael Bay movies, the first one, the turtles are like huge, which is one thing I can't stand. And they have like all of these things hanging on their shells and stuff all over the place. And in this movie, they look a little lighter. They don't have much things on. They look better from what I see in the commercial. And even everybody else looks better as well. The Foot Clan, they look like real foot soldiers. They don't look like assassins or whatever they look like in the first movie. They look like the Foot Clan in this one, which is very cool. And we'll get more to the movie and another reason I'm very excited about it. But I just want to talk to you about my history with the Ninja Turtles. And you probably guys are thinking, I don't care about your history, but maybe you relate. Maybe you grew up with the Ninja Turtles as well. And a lot of you are probably wondering also, why is he talking about the Ninja Turtles? He's a grown man. The Ninja Turtles, a lot of you know that they're back in the animated series and on Nickelodeon, but they have been around for a very, very long time. And the Ninja Turtles are my childhood. A lot of people are saying, oh, the new show now is for the new generation. The new movies are for the new generation and stuff like that. But you know what? Even if it's for the new generation, that's all fine and dandy. But it's us also. We grew up, those of you who know who you are, you grew up with the Ninja Turtles. And in our hearts, we still have them there. We still have them there. We still love the Ninja Turtles no matter what they do and no matter what people do to butcher them. We still love them. So let me tell you about my history about them. Now, the Ninja Turtles, they first appeared, I'm here reading on so I don't get any mistakes. If I do make a mistake, let me know. Their first appearance was in the comic books on May 1984. And I've never read the comics. I didn't even know them by the comic books. When I first saw them, to tell you the truth, I didn't know they were in comic books until the new movie came out, the first one with Michael Bay. Because I heard something about, they first appeared in comic books and stuff, and I was like, really? That's how I was. So I really got into the Ninja Turtles from the animated series back in 1987. That's a long time. My birth year, you guys, if you're wondering, is 1982. And from then on, I saw that I had the toys already, and then I started seeing the TV show, and I loved the show. And slowly but surely, my mother gave me more figures here and there. She gave me their main enemy, which is the Shredder. I got Krang. I never got the robot Krang because Krang at the beginning he was just, the brain, but later on Shredder made a whole robotic body for him, and he was like in the stomach of that robot. And to this day, there is a figure that I want to get that it lights up that I saw is very, very cool. I saw it on eBay, and one day I'm planning on getting that to decorate it in my room. I think it looks very, very cool. On Nickelodeon, there is a new show that a lot of you know. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon. They started in 2012, and presently now they are still doing episodes, and they're still moving on. There's no sign of them, I guess, canceling or anything of the show, which is very cool. The reason I like the Nickelodeon one is that there's a lot of references from the original one that I grew up with. And what's cool is there was an episode that the turtles from the Nickelodeon were traveling to different dimensions, and they went into the dimension, the world of the cartoon series that I used to see. And they've done that like more than once, and I hope they do it more. So they teamed up with the old Ninja Turtles with the Nickelodeon ones, which was pretty cool. Seeing the Nickelodeon ones fighting Krang from the past, and that Krang teaming up with the new Krang and stuff like that, and I think that's very cool. There's a lot of references also from the original movies as well. I'm gonna talk about the original movies now, but like there's one episode that the Turtles in the Nickelodeon one, they had to leave New York. The Krang like pushed the Turtles out, and they had to go in hiding in a farmhouse. And those of you that have seen that episode, if you've seen the original Ninja Turtles, the same thing kind of happens. The Turtles were pushed off in the original movie by the Shredder and the Foot Clan, and they had to go into hiding in a farmhouse. And in the Nickelodeon one, Leo was badly hurt, and he was like kind of like in a coma. And they, to make him feel better, they put him in a bathtub, filled it with water to see if he would wake up. In the original movie, kind of like the same thing. Raphael got badly hurt. He got into some type of coma as well. And in the movie, they put him in the bathtub the same way to see if he would wake up. And that's pretty cool. There's a lot of references from the cartoon to the old cartoon and the movie and the action figures, which is awesome. In 1990, it was 1990? Yeah, it was 1990. They brought out a live action movie. People in costumes dressed as the Ninja Turtles. Splinter was kind of like a puppet and stuff like that. Kids, if you haven't seen it, and parents, if you guys are into Ninja Turtles and you have not showed your kids the original movies, I don't know why you wouldn't, but show it to them. They'll love it. And to me, I will always love them and stuff. And here is one of my sets, which is very cool. I got this at Walmart for like $9. It's all 3 original movies. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original movie, the second one, which is The Secret of the Ooze, and the third one, which is Turtles in Time. They actually, I find it to be like a 4th one. They did do a 4th one later on called TMNT. I'll count it as a 4th one. This was a computer animated version, but I consider it, you know, part of this one. You know, why not? A lot of people say it was kind of like a 4th one, and I like that one as well. I'm going to talk about the second movie. When the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, The Secret of the Ooze, I was so excited because they showed the preview, and then they showed the Shredder returning, and they're talking about Shredder having 2 henchmen, and I was so excited, and everybody was very excited as well, thinking Bebop and Rocksteady are going to be in the second movie. I went to go see the movie. I was very upset. It was not Bebop and Rocksteady. It was 2 other brainless characters, Toka and Razor. And Razor, I think it's Razor, is in the new animated series on Nickelodeon as one of Shredder's henchmen. Toka, not yet. He hasn't made an appearance, but I think he should. But anyway, I was so upset in The Secret of the Ooze when it was not Bebop and Rocksteady, but I love the movie anyway. Even sorry about that, you guys. I was cut off. Sorry about the quality. I'm using the PlayStation Playroom right now, and because my camera, something's wrong. This is the battery's exhausted. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm going to continue. As I said before, this is like the 5th time I try this. I'm excited that the new movie's coming out, and I got these for my collection. I'm not taking them out of the packet. I got Casey Jones, who's in the movie now. Krang is in the movie, in the body, in the robot suit, which is awesome. And also Bebop and Rocksteady are in it as well. It's about time that they're in the big screen in the movie. Now let me talk about the movie now very quick. The first one of Michael Bay movies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is the only movie I do not own. I think it's a horrible, bad movie. It killed my childhood right there. I hated it big time. It did not make sense. The actor that played the villain, the main villain, which was Eric Sachs. I'm reading in here, played by William Fichtner. I hope I said his name right. I've seen him in many other movies, and he is a good actor. A lot of people say he's playing the Shredder. Like, he played the guy that I guess created the Turtles and Splinter, and April was involved when she was a little girl, and April's father, and it didn't make sense. And then he was working with a guy, like a skinny, bald man. He made a machine for him, which he became like a robotic shredder with a bunch of blades and stuff like that. It was just horrible, horrible, horrible. Also, the Turtles in the original movie, they're too tall. They're huge, buff, like turtles like that. They're not supposed to look like that. They have like this gear all over them and stuff like little knickknacks and stuff hanging, and they just looked weird looking. And from the new movie, to me, the way the turtles looked, they changed their color a little bit. They look a little better from what I've seen, and they don't have all that stuff like hanging on them like keychains or whatever. And they look a little bit better. Megan Fox is back. A lot of people had problems with her, that, oh, she's going to be April O'Neil. Oh, I like Megan Fox. She's beautiful. She's an okay actress. She's an okay actress, but I'm glad she's there. And it looks like from the movie she's having a little bit more fun from what I see in the previews. But that's pretty cool. Will Arnett is back. I love Will Arnett. I think he's very, very funny. He plays Vernon Fenwick. The camera moved a little bit. I think his character, Vernon, was in the original cartoon series. He was another reporter in the station. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. But I'm glad he's back, even if he's just a made-up character just for the movie. And I'm so happy about this one. A new arrival in the series is Stephen O'Neill. A lot of you know who he is. He plays the Green Arrow in Arrow on the CW, and he's here in this movie as Casey Jones. A lot of people have problems with him being Casey Jones because they say, oh, Casey Jones has long hair. I don't care. I think it's very cool that he's in this movie as Casey Jones. He has the mask and stuff like that. He has the hockey sticks, the bats, what have you. I think it's very cool. Another addition, which I think is awesome, I forgot to mention him, is Mr. Baxter Stockman himself, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, Medea himself, herself, is in this movie playing Baxter Stockman, one of my favorite villains from back in the day. Those of you who don't know who Baxter Stockman is, he's a mad scientist that works with the Shredder, and he's the one that kind of like does the mutations and stuff, makes the henchmen and turns people into mutants and stuff like that. And I hope maybe in this movie we'll see it, or if there will be a third one, which will be cool. We'll see Baxter Stockman. Spoiler alert, if you don't know, Baxter Stockman becomes mutated and he turns into like a giant fly, which is very cool. I like the fly version from the animated series. I don't like from the new Nickelodeon one. I think it looks horrible. But anyway, it's very cool. And last but not least, Bebop and Rocksteady finally are in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Rocksteady is played by Sheamus, WWE's Sheamus, which is very, very, very cool. And Gary Anderson Williams is very awesome. He's playing Bebop. And so thank you guys. I hope this video wasn't that long. Tell me if you're excited for the new movie. I'm going to go see it, and I'll do another video doing a review of what I thought about the movie. I hope, please, Bebop Rocksteady, please. I hope from what it looks like, it looks good, and I hope it's of course good. So thank you for watching, you guys. I'll see you all next time.
Thank you for watching. I love you.